Hey guys, Vic here playing Call of Cthulhu. This is part 7. I did a little investigating here and explored, read some stuff. But here's a puzzle that I'm actually stuck on. Okay, so upon exploring, when I go, I'll show you guys right now. For those that might come across this game and wanna. This is covering this section of the bookshelf. When you push this over, you'll see 3 cylinders that a guy here had hidden. And you actually play them over here on this thing. Now I'll play them for you.
And these red rocks, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Now, as you're exploring, you're going to come across this thing that this guy writes concerning the combination of a safe in that room. He talks about these cylinders, and they are supposed to give you clues to the combinations of the safe.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Not much of a chess player, guys, so I'm not really sure what I...
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Alright. So what he's talking about is, the first one is referring to this chalice. The second one is referring to this. And the third one is referring to one of these books here. And he talks about volume 9. Let me see if I can find it.
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message.
I don't think the Key of Solomon, okay.
What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking. What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume.
Yeah, I don't
So these are the volumes that Drake was... What did Drake say about this collection?
Wait a minute.
Drake talked about a particular volume.
Yeah, volume 9, but I don't know if I... Is there more in here? Oh, that's not what I was... I didn't think I missed that. Alright. Well, he's talking about a specific book, and I'm looking, I don't seem to find it. Alright, well, it's gotta be one of these.
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume.
Wait a minute.
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about
so
in his message.
It's the first one.
What did Drake say about this collection?
2, 3.
Drake talked about a particular volume.
I'm thinking that's 4.
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking. What did Drake say about this collection?
6 probably.
Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message.
Oh, here it is. Azathoth and Other Horrors. Also known as Nightmare Lyrics, this collection of poems was received when first published in 1908. Derby was only 18. 1, 8, but then it leaves 9 and 0. I don't know. So this is the 9. I actually was counting them wrong. Oh well. That shows how crappy my Roman numerals are. Alright. Can't read Roman numerals that much, I guess. This doesn't make any sense. As also known as the Nightmare Lyrics, this collection of poems was sensationally received when first published in 1908. Derby was only 18 years old. I could try 918, but that doesn't make any sense as... Okay, so this book is what was mentioned in the first... No, the last one of the cylinders. Then he was talking about the chessboard. And then that chalice over there.
Queen has little protection.
Alright, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so if he's referring to the black ones, because I thought he was referring to, the white ones, but he was really concerned about the black ones. So I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's either 2 or 6. But what was it about volume 9? That was so important to him with that book. Alright, he's talking about the queen having little protection. This is very strange, guys. I don't play chess, guys, so I hope you guys understand. Queen has little protection. Okay, so the queen is all the way on the left side of the... Yeah. I had to actually look up the image of a chess queen because I don't play chess and I don't really know what is what. So, the queen is on the left side of the chessboard. She's surrounded by about 5 of whatever those are. While the others... I don't know if he's including the queen, but he mentions the queen has little protection. It might be 3. I think it's 3. Alright, I'm going to take a wild guess, and I'm going to say it's 3. There's like 5, 6 of these.
The chalice of knowledge.
On the first one he talks about this, and he brings up the red jewels. 1. Wait, let me make sure. I'm going to start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if my guess is correct, the first one is 5, the second one is 3, and I think the last one is 9. Wait.
What did Drake say about this collection?
Alright, it was first published in 1908. Derby was only 18. I'm gonna take a wild guess on this and take away the 9, the 1, and the 8 and say it's 0. So I'm gonna say that it's 5, 3, 0. Let's see if I'm right on that one. If I'm correct, then I'm a freaking genius. All right, let's do this. Five, 3. Is there a 0? Yeah. Nope, I'm not right. Wait, the first one might be 6. Hang on. Nope, it's not that either. Alright, so let's try 5, 3, 9. Got it. So yeah, there was 5 red jewels on the chalice. The queen had only 3 pieces to protect her. And volume 9, well, was the guy's favorite volume. What in the world? Dude, what did you do, man? What did you do? It took a little bit to actually figure this out, guys. But I did have to look up what the queen chess piece looked like, because I do not play chess. So I don't know much about it. But once I figured out what that chess piece looked like, and paid attention to the cylinder or audio clip of what the guy was talking about, he was more concerned about the queen's protection. And since there was only 3 pieces for the white queen there, that was was supposed to protect her, I guess. Figure that's the number. And then the chalice, like I said, had like what, 5 red jewels on it. But you had to go in the order of the cylinders. So cylinder 1 was talking about the chalice, so that was 5. Cylinder 2 was talking about the chessboard, that's 3. And cylinder 3 was talking about this favorite volume he had, which was volume 9. So there you have it. 539. Damn, I'm good. Oh yeah. High five to myself.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What
Really?
says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Very well. I'll examine him.
What's going on with you, man? Let's have a look at you.
His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out.
Okay.
He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin. Tender at the touch. Slightly sticky.
Huh, interesting. Let's see, what's...
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body. 30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is,
You might be.
this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
No.
You know,
Cut this man open, damn it.
I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth.
Cut him open and get that thing out of his belly. Now.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes, like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
He's morphing into a fish guy.
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes, they can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
Like I said, he's morphing into a fish guy. He's got some fish in his belly.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing?
What are you doing,
How about what
Baldy?
you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination
My
is
ass.
without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
Well, you don't want to know.
I've seen suction cups on his fingers, his falling body temperature, his dehydration. Had I only read the report, you know what I would have concluded, Doctor.
Do I? Tell me anyway. I'm curious.
He's no longer human. These are the attributes of an animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Oh, I won't forget you,
Was that a
Baldy.
threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
I disapprove of Fuller's methods, but his treatments have saved more lives than I can count.
And Mr. Blake? You said yourself he was dying.
I don't know what to think for now. What I'm sure of is that Fuller is hiding something from us. And I need to know what that is before I take a chance exposing him.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep mum.
And if I find out you open your mouth, bitch, we're gonna have problems. So keep it shut. Zip it. Hang on, man. I'm gonna help you. But in the meantime, this is part 7 of Call of Cthulhu. It's getting a little spicy. Interesting things going on. Well, I don't know about spicy, but it's getting a little interesting. I don't trust that guy. But, yeah. If you like what you see, and would like to see more of my videos, please feel free to subscribe. I usually upload videos frequently, unless real life gets in the way. With that being said, you all stay safe. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.